Chapter 6, Playing It Cool. In the morning, Link made sure that he sat next to me on the bus. First thing, he wiped mud from his shoes onto my book bag. But I just smiled and brushed it off. Very cool. He called me Jake Flake. I laughed and said, "Yeah, that's a good one. Or how about Snake Drake? Or Cheesecake Drake? Or maybe Shaky Jake? Yeah, Shaky Jake." Everybody on the bus laughed. But it was me making them laugh, not Link. I was playing it cool. Link didn't like it. His beady little eyes got meaner and meaner. And when we got to school, he pushed his way up to the front so he got off the bus first. He even pushed some 5th graders. In class, it got worse. Link stuck some gum onto my math workbook. I just smiled and put a piece of paper over the sticky part. I kept working cool as could be. During art class, Link poured some gold glitter into the paint I was using. I said, "Nice idea," and I kept painting. Later, the art teacher said, "Jake, I love what you've done there. Very creative and very cool." I was worried about recess. The playground is big. Anything can happen out there. Sure enough, Link cut in line and got behind me on the sliding board. I slid down and he came down behind me really fast. He tried to bump me into a puddle, but I stepped aside real fast and his foot went into some mud. It's a good thing Mrs. Brattle was standing so close. Otherwise, Link might have tried to make me lick that mud off his shoe or something. After lunch, I was in the boys' room washing my hands. I looked in the mirror and there was Link. Smiling, I tried to smile back, but it was hard. I was scared. Link kept smiling. He started to wash his hands at the sink next to me. And when I got a paper towel, he cupped his hands and threw a ton of water right at me. Right down the front of my tan pants, a big brown wet spot. Then in his baby voice, Link said, "Wook, wook. We told Jake he had an accident." A bunch of 4th graders started pointing and laughing. I tried to laugh too. I tried to be cool, but I couldn't. I couldn't laugh, not about that. I got angry. I felt like flames were going to shoot out of my eyes. And Link he saw me get mad. Then he saw me get even madder about him seeing me get mad. And Link's beady little eyes and his smirky little mouth laughed at me. I stayed in the boys' room as long as I could. I rubbed on my pants with paper towels. I fanned my pants with my hands. But when I went back to class, there was still a big dark spot. And Link had been whispering. Everybody looked at me when I came in the door. My face turned bright pink, and when I sat down across from Link, he held his nose and made a face. I couldn't help it. I was so mad. And it made me feel mean, and I lost it. I turned toward Link and I punched him on the shoulder with all my might. Might is something I don't have a lot of, so I know I didn't really hurt him. But Link was a lot better at acting than Abby. He grabbed his shoulder and knocked a book off his desk. "Ah!" he shouted. "Ah! My arm! My arm!" Mrs. Brattle was there in 1 second flat. "Jake, I am ashamed of you." Link let his arm flop down like it was broken. He whimpered, "Ah, my arm, it hurts." Mrs. Brattle said, "Ted, please help Link down to the nurse's office, and Jake, you come with me." As Link left the room, he picked a look back at me and he smiled. Link Baxter was off to get some ice and some friendly words from the nurse, and me, I was off to talk with the principal, probably not a happy little chat. And my pants still had a big stain down the front. Mrs. Brattle walked me down the hall. On the way, I figured something out. Link was a bigger problem than Abby had ever faced. This was war and I was losing, big time. Not cool at all.